You know why people don't like narcissists? People don't like narcissists because a narcissist will literally tell anyone at any given time to go to hell if it compromises what they want to do. A narcissist will put themselves above and beyond anything, anybody, any place, anything in order to get what they want, to get what makes them happy, right? And we can look at it from the standpoint of, sometimes people are just soulless beings and they just have programs that they run. And those programs are going to run and they don't have any really exceptions. Like you got somebody that's an athlete, they're going to go and play sports and be good at whatever, ball they touch, right? But they might not be that great family person or that person you can depend on or that great friend. But anything for sports and they will, bam, they there, you know. That might be programming or it could be a narcissistic trait. That's just like, yo, this is what raises my vibration and that's what makes me happy. So that's what I'm going to do. And I'm not sacrificing what I like and what I love for the sake of anybody, whether it's my spouse, my parents, my children, my best friends, my career. It doesn't matter. You got some people that, they got hobbies. They collect stuff. They spend their whole paychecks on things, like action figures or sports cards or crystal carvings, whatever. Some people, cars, whatever. Everybody has their something, but the thing with the narcissist is that that something basically rules them and they're not right without it. They don't realize that it's more of an addiction than anything else. So anything that's not a part of that or anything that can't be supportive in that, they don't care about it. It will become a casualty. If there's a choice between putting food on the table or, a a headlight, from a vintage car that's being, restored and remodeled. It might be one of those, hey, it's a mayonnaise sandwich night for everybody, right? And the headlight shows up. How many times have you seen people, you know, living with their parents or living with somebody else and not living in the best conditions, but a new pair of sneakers come out, or, it's a concert they really want to go to, or it's a handbag, or, it's a game or a video game or something that they have to have. And what is there? Because let me tell you something about narcissists. Narcissists make things happen when it fits them. Narcissists have to be in the limelight. They have to be in the forefront. They have to, be seen. They have to have that, oh, well, I did this. I did this. Oh, I did that. I did that. You know, but it's always just something that they got a passion about. You know, you got narcissists that have careers. Oh, I'm trying to get employee of the month, or I'm trying to get this bonus, so I'm trying to do whatever. You have narcissists that will put that first. And our problem with narcissists is that we're not narcissists. It isn't the fact that we've been hurt by a narcissist or we've been a casualty or became a victim of a narcissist. We don't like narcissists because we're not them. Because we don't have the gumption to say, screw you. I'm going skiing this weekend because I live to ski. You got the people that whatever they do is their religion. You know, oh, I'm playing ball this weekend. Oh, but your son, you know, got a recital this weekend. He plays the saxophone. He has a recital. Well, I got a game this weekend. I don't know, tell you. You know, narcissists have firmly planet their priority, and anything that stops them from reaching what 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 makes them tick, what touching that priority of theirs is a threat. And narcissists are some of the best people at neutralizing a threat. They do two things well. They neutralize threats and they forge alliances, right? Neutralizing the threat means, man, they'll cut your head off if you in the way of them getting what makes them happy, what makes them tick. Forming alliances comes from the standpoint of they'll break bread with you and they'll form an alliance with you, and they'll befriend you and they'll tell you everything you want to hear just so they can use you to get what they want, because they see you as if I had this cat in my corner, he got connects. He can get me, these games on discount because he work at GameStop, or he can get me these car parts or whatever, or she can get me, you know, these handbags, or she can get me, in this league I've been trying to play in, whatever. Or it could be just as simple as, she ain't going nowhere. She gonna be here. I gotta eat. So I'm gonna be out here, you know, doing whatever, making myself happy. Come home, get this meal. I got this face, this consistent face that ain't going nowhere. Because narcissists love consistency. They don't like things to be shaken up. You know what I mean? Like they like consistency. Like they like to do what they do, and they like it consistent. The moment that consistency is disrupted, they get off. And they get off to the point of they can't function. You know, it's like the person that needs to drink the vodka before they go to work every day. And they wake up and they realize, damn, they finished the bottle the night before and they ain't got no hooch. Right? So then that functioning and functional alcoholic can't function because the fuel isn't there. Right? I've seen an athlete get injured and can't play. Depression kicks in, doubt kicks in, fear kicks in. Like you got, people who are like, hardcore at their career. Let them not get the promotion, or let, a project not go off the way it was supposed to. They bust their tail to get any good graces, or to, do what they got to do, whatever, they need to do to get to that promotion or that bonus, to get to that next level. They'll do whatever. But our problem ain't that, that's what they do. Our problem with them is the simple fact that, why can't I do that for me? Why can't I say screw it and just like go do me? There's a couple reasons. Because number one, you can't do you if you don't know you, right? You can't go out here and do some, that's going to make you happy if you don't know what makes you happy. Like I'm sitting here, I'm recording this video, and this hit me because I was meditating, and I was like, I don't know what makes me happy. My happiness has always been involving somebody else, whether I'm, hanging with my brothers, my back in the day it was my brotherhood, you know what I'm saying? It was, my family, then it was, the family that I built, wife and kids that ain't there no more. You know what I'm saying? It's like, now it's like I'm sitting back and it's like my happiness comes from my interactions with others. Do I know how to be by myself? Yeah, I know how to be by myself. I know how to be alone. I know how to do all of that good jazz. Yeah, I know all of that. I know how to do that. But that don't mean I'm happy. It's not a struggle for me to be alone, but I know me. But what makes me happy? Like going on a hike, does that make me happy? Maybe I should go try it. You know? If you don't know you well enough to know what makes you happy outside of interacting with somebody else, you can't squeeze the trigger on being happy. You don't have that thing, and everybody got their something, but not everybody knows what that is. Right? So if you don't know yourself, if you don't know what makes you happy, You ain't got that priority. You don't have that priority. Some people are gonna be like, oh, my family is my priority. Well, what happens when your family is no longer there? What happens when that one person that you sunk your whole life into, that you can't live without, is no longer there? What happens when you lose your person, right? Yeah, what happens to you? Cause see, you gotta know how to tick alone. You gotta know how to fight loneliness and learn how to tick alone. But these narcissists, you take away their thing, and I mean they on suicide watch, right? But as long as they got their thing, don't nothing else exist. But a narcissist too will find that next thing, you know. Oh well, I can't play sports no more. You know what? I just need the rush from sports. Let me go out here and, be a day trader, right? Let me get into real estate. They find that something else that makes them happy, that makes them tick. Ain't no narcissists out here building no family that lasts forever. No, they might get married and have some kids, but all of that's dysfunctional. But it's like we got to know what makes us tick. What's our priority? What's that thing that makes us smile, that makes us happy, that we can prioritize on top of everything else, right? And another thing is us. I'm talking to the people with souls, right? We care, and we care too damn much. You only get hurt when you care. And we out here, oh, well, I don't want to hurt nobody. I don't want to do me because it's going to hurt somebody else. Now it's just like, shit, I'm going to do me. I ain't thinking about nobody else. You know what I'm saying? I'm about this bread, about this thrill, about this, bungee jumping. I need this thrill. I need this rush. I ain't thinking about nobody else, right? We care too much. Sometimes you got to dial that care back, you know? So it's like we don't know what makes us tick. We don't know what makes us happy, and we just care too damn much. We don't want to hurt nobody. We don't want to upset nobody, and more so, we don't want to disappoint nobody. Yeah, well, you've been disappointing yourself your whole life because you're living for somebody else, and then you're looking, and you're like, "Well, damn, life done passed me by. I'm at that halfway point. What do I do?" Well, you search within. You have every answer that you've ever needed within you. The problem is your whole life you've been asking the wrong questions. You've been asking questions that involve you and somebody else or something else or somewhere else that didn't really pertain to you. We ain't mad at narcissists because they hurt us. We mad because we ain't them. We mad because we don't have that thing that makes us tick, that makes us as happy as they do. And we're mad because we care about if other people get hurt. Yeah. I'm not saying to be like the narcissist, but I'm saying to study the narcissist and pull out their knowledge of self. Pull out that thing, that how they operate to keep their vibrations at a certain level and to prioritize what's important to them because they know thyself and they know thy worth. So stop asking other people questions. Search within. You already got the answers. Now take those answers and put them with the right questions.